Sean Murphy, 26.
That was the problem there. Just that red was just a little awkward.
One.
I know it's very early in this match, but it's important, I feel, for Ronnie to
6.
show his intent as well in this final. Bit unlucky with his first chance, of course. Didn't get a chance in the first frame.
Seven.
And wouldn't it be absolutely brilliant if both players play at the top of the form?
13.
What a final we could have here.
Just overscrewed that cue ball slightly. Wanted to be a bit straighter on this red for the black to follow. It's going to be short on the blue again.
14.
Look how close he went to the brown, but that was what he needed to get the angle to get on the red.
He's
going to need that awkward red. It's close to the right hand side cushion, but if you pot this red, get on the pink, you can get close, really close behind that red.
27.
Would have liked to have been a bit straighter on this red, but you can, yeah, leave the cue ball somewhere just above the pink spot. Drop the pink into the right centre and get right close to the red that's close to the right side cushion.
$28.
Just didn't have a nice angle on the pink to get close to it.
34.
So this may be frame ball, and Sean's only hope of getting back to the table.
Yeah, he potted the pink in the left side of the pocket. That's why he's come away from the cushion and needing the rest. Yeah, great recovery.
35.
Not easy down the cushion with the rest. We've got ourselves a final here, Ken.
We certainly have. This is a great response. I felt Ronnie really needed to win this frame at this visit, just to show
44.
Sean that anything you can do, I can do as well. This is going to be a cracker. Great response.
47. $51. $56. 62.
Wonderful break from Ronnie O'Sullivan of 69. It's only 62. It doesn't matter. He wins the frame. And it's Ronnie O'Sullivan won. Shaun Murphy won.
Oh, we've had some big punches early on in this final already. And just a quick comparison of their form throughout this championship. These are the tournament stats, certainly from the second round stage. And as you'll see, both 92% potting success. And significantly, it's the long potting success that we admired so much in Shaun Murphy last night. He's just got the squeak on Ronnie there with 66%. And alternatively, Ronnie just above him in safety. And interestingly, we had a 12-second average shot time for Shaun there, and it's in balls potted and indeed highest break so far that Shaun slightly holds the aces at the moment, but beautifully matched overall, you would say.
Fasten your seatbelts and get ready for a ride. What a fantastic game. Both players looking at peak of form. For once, I'm going to probably take him a little bit to task with his speed of his. I think that's one of them you needed to stand back and play that black. It was always a bit awkward. It needed a little bit more attention. The black he missed off the side cushion, and he probably just should have given himself a little bit more time, because that was basically the important ball there.
And I guess sustaining the level of enthusiasm and of scoring from Shaun Murphy's perspective, and indeed of concentration as we go through this final, that's going to be key where he's concerned, I would think, against a man who is as dangerous as O'Sullivan from anywhere in this match.
Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be a slow match at all. I reckon the crowd are going to get a chance to go Christmas shopping after this in the afternoon, and may even want to get their money back for not sitting down long enough. It's going to be break after break, I feel.
Bring it on.
Break after break, and that was a good break off from Ronnie there. There's a view through the crowd here at the Bargain Centre. And there's one spectator there who'd be very, very proud. She's sitting on the front row watching her granddad referee the final. That's Paul Collier's granddaughter there, Tegan. Bless her.
He's left a chance here for Ronnie. This red is on. Wants to pot this off two cushions and try and leave a nice angle on the black. It's got to be low on it. May even just hold it off one cushion. Oh, that's a bad miss.
One.
And once again, a chance to see the cue power of Shaun Murphy here. Watch this shot. He does it with such ease.
8.
He didn't want to catch that red. If he had caught the main bunch, they would have all opened up. I think he can avoid canning the yellow here when potting this. He certainly doesn't want to career into the yellow. Yeah, it was thin enough.
9.
And even though there's, what, 3 or 4 loose reds, he might go into the pink again. He's very, very attacking as Shaun. Oh, foul. This time Shaun's unlucky.
Shaun Murphy 9, Ronnie O'Sullivan 5.
Yeah, Wanted the pink full ball, but very unlucky to plant the red in.
One.
And that was a better shot than it looked. Dead straight, just off the cushion. To dig down on the cue ball. Now a nice little cannon into 3 reds above the black and hold for a red into either corner pocket. It's okay.
Eight.
Yeah, just having a look, mate. Pot this red and come back for the black. Easier to stay on the blue, but and then blue to red is just a little bit more difficult, so may come back for the black here. Played it well.
9.
Doesn't have to play a cannon here, but could play a cannon just into the 2 reds directly above the black here again.
$16.
There's his target, 70. Before his opponent will require a snooker. Within a couple of shots, he has the
17.
reds. Just absolutely perfect, Dennis.
But it's amazing the way these two players are playing. A little bit of good fortune or bad fortune is going to make such a vast difference, because they're going to punish that bit of bad luck. Yeah, you don't mind losing a frame if you've played a bad shot, but Ronnie had a bit of misfortune going in off when he was
24.
opening the pack previously.
25.
And SHAUN had it in this frame.
$32. 33.
It's not perfect, this. He's overscrewed that. Want to be a bit straighter on the blue. Drop on the 2 reds near the pink spot, or the one just to the right of the pink spot in the open. He doesn't have an ideal angle on this blue here. It's a little kiss off the blue here. Well, no, he's okay. Those 2 reds.
37.
One to the left is pot.
That was a very
38.
interesting choice of shot previously when he took the brown. The blue was a much easier pot, but he knew if he got the brown right, he could get perfect position.
$43. $44.
Anyone watching snooker for the first time would think, what an easy game this is. But these two players are making it look ridiculously easy. It's such a tough game.
49.
Yeah, first frame, just over 10 minutes. Second frame, just over 11. We're only coming up
50.
to 8 minutes for this frame, and it's almost over. He's only a couple of pots away. pot success, 95 and 96%, amazing.
Surely that can't continue, but the way they're going, it might.
57. 58.
Well, snookers needed, as you can see, and coming up to 30 minutes, just over 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we can head off with Steve Davis and do a bit of Christmas shopping, Ken.
65.
It's an absolute pleasure
66.
to sit and watch this.
$73. 74.
Yeah, great quote from Clive Everton many years ago when he was watching. Fantastic match. I think it was at
81.
the Crucible. It was snooker from the gods, and that's what we've been treated to so far in this final.
82.
Sublime stuff from both Ronnie and Shaun. One mistake and you're sitting in your chair for the rest of the frame.
He's already made
89.
7 centuries so far in this year's championship.
91.
Neil Robertson has made 8 centuries.
94.
142, still the highest. Michael White has got that.
$98.
Ronnie has made 913 centuries in his career. 913. Make that 914.
103.
Steve Peters there, watching Ronnie.
Ronnie O'Sullivan, 103 in the frame.
Absolutely amazing. That's the 2nd century of the match. And Ronnie O'Sullivan leads Shaun Murphy 2 frames to 1.
Well, just over half an hour gone, 2 centuries, yet another one-visit contribution there. It's a stunning final and exactly what this 40th anniversary deserved.
It is absolutely a wonderful standard, and I don't think the way Shaun Murphy started the match, any player could have been 2-1 in front of him in the blink of an eye, but Ronnie O'Sullivan's turned it round. He looks right up for it, totally focused. His touch and everything in that break was magnificent. Took a great brown, come round the table, just sneaked past the blue. That was the perfect shot for position. He's in great form.
Yeah, and one mistake from Shaun, just going in off earlier on,
Yeah.
and pounces once again, Ronnie.
Yeah, well, unlucky to go in, knocking the ball in, but then obviously that negates perhaps the one in the first round. But interesting, talking about pre-shot preparation we've seen. You know, one of the big things is to actually, 1 second, just hold that 1 second before we go any further. Just hold it a bit there. OK, as we see, Ronnie O'Sullivan is now down on the shot. We've been talking about how important it is to actually have your own shot process and make it the same for every shot. Shaun Murphy definitely does that. But watch Ronnie O'Sullivan now. He's down on the shot, just start going on, queuing back a bit forwards. He's not happy with how he's queuing, so he puts in a couple more. And all of a sudden, once he gets to find the groove, and then he plays the shot. Because he wasn't happy with how he was going backwards and forwards. But that's different from when Shaun Murphy was on the black, isn't it, John?
Yeah, I mean, Shaun didn't quite take enough. He come down and played at exactly the same pace as played the other. On the black that he missed, and he was slightly hampered with the red. So Ronnie took a little bit more time there, managed to get over the problem that he had, and Shaun didn't manage to do it the same. But it's just interesting. I mean, you're supposed to play the same speed all the time, but there's some shots that warrant a bit of respect.
They deserve a little bit of attention. OK, last one before the interval.
So last frame before the mid-session interval. It's been super fast there, you see it, just over 32 minutes.
Be interesting to see how Shaun responds to that century break. He's got an early long red to go at. It's a Shaun Murphy special, so he sat out that last frame. Can he start with a good long pot?
that answers your question, Dennis. What a pot that was. Just look at the reaction on the cue ball. It's actually overscrewed it. I'd love to get onto that red just below the black if you can. Good pot. That's the choice of reds. I take this one into the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Back up for blue or pink. You won't go into the pack here. The pink is not on the spot, so that red just below the black will possibly be his next target.
And they're an awkward pack to go into from the black. That's why Sean's just having a little wander around, just planning his route.
Well, I think if anybody in the game, Dennis, can split this pack with cue par, it's definitely this man. Lots of top spin on the cue ball here.
He's got up and had a look at the angle just to make sure he's comfortable. It's a bit unlucky. It was always going to be a difficult pack to go into. Played the shot well, just needed a little trace more side. He needed to hit that
20
red there, full ball, and he caught it half ball.